What's going on, everyone? Welcome back with some Summer Car. And I want to thank everyone who's been recently subscribing. So, thank you for that. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, um, on this series here, I haven't got a whole lot done yet. I think I'm on like my third episode. So, I'm thinking we need to keep working on the car because right now we don't have wheels. And I don't see the van over here at my uncle's house, so we can't go borrow the van from him. But anyway, I said, so I am struggling just a wee little bit with getting this car built. I've got the battery on the charger. I've got the transmission sitting right there. I got my engine mostly put. Oh, I got some parts inside. I've got spark plugs and an oil filter that I bought in town when we went into town. So let's install the oil filter. The oil filter should go right there. And let's go get the spark plugs because damn, I forgot the belt. Ah, so now I gotta go back to town and get the freaking fan belt. And I'm losing money. Well, I won't say I'm losing money. I'm spending money. I'm down to 1,800 marks left. But I have, if you can hear it bubbling, come on, come on. No? Up there, there's it just bubbled right there. I have the alcohol fermenting right here. I guess we just have to wait till it quits bubbling and then we can go sell it. And I'm not exactly sure where to sell it. I just remember that it's a gentleman down the road. You know, sell that good old. What do I do with my spark plugs? Oh, there they are. All right, so well, those spark plugs are definitely need to be regapped now that I just dropped them on the floor. Um, sure, we'll start a fire. Let's burn that up. We got to make sure we keep our trash nice and tidy. Let's get this out of our way. Come on, out of the way. I just want to push you right out here real quick in the driveway. There we go. All right, now I don't have to run into that every time I walk into the garage. So spark plugs. Where? Right there. Right there. Well, at least it's not that hard to get the spark plugs in. That one might be a little bit more tricky. Nope, not really. All right, so spark plug wrench. Is everything here left-hand thread? Because, like, look, that's going in and that's going counterclockwise. So would that be left-hand thread? Is that the way it is in Finland? Is everything left-hand thread? I mean, I know it's metric, but is it left-hand thread also? I'm just curious because that would not normally be the case. What else do we got going on over here? So we have, what is this? Electrics, ignition coil. I wonder if that goes on the engine. Starter. Oh, the rockers. We definitely need that. All right. So how do we put this? So let's just grab a wrench. And that's not it. I know there's a cheat sheet that tells you what all these wrenches are. Alright, so that's definitely, let me go smaller. No, that's the head bolt. I want that bolt right there. Give me that one. There it is. So it is the number 8. And I do know that from what I understand, I've seen a couple of videos and you have to adjust these rockers. So um, I'm not real sure exactly how to adjust them, but you take the screwdriver. All right, so where was the screwdriver, right? Yeah, right there, screwdriver. So if I'm spinning that in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 clicks. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that sets it in the middle. I think that's probably a safe bet right there. So let's just screw that out all the way and then just go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just make sure I'm really paying attention because I think I might have done that one to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I don't know any Finnish, so I can't speak in Finnish. There's 10 there. Um, let's see here. So let me think here. Let me think. Let's see. Ein, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, zehn. uh, that's all I know. That's all I know in German. I know a few other paraphrases. Let's see here. Spanish. Let's see. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I know even less in Spanish. So that's cinco's 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, damn! I screwed up. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a complete idiot. I already know this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And like I said, I don't know what the perfect adjustment is, but I figure if it's in the middle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I did the same thing with the distributor. So the distributor, you have adjustments, so I kind of set it in the middle. And then when you put the belt on the alternator, you have the same thing here. So when you put the belt on the alternator, if it's squealing, you kind of loosen it or tighten it and then tighten down the bolt right there to be equal. Like I said, I've done a little bit of research, not a lot. Um, all right, see you. How do we do this? Um, see, I would imagine that this right here needs to be... Does that go on the car? It does go on the car. I just saw something flicker right there. Alright, so we know that this is going to go on the car. So let's not worry about this quite yet. Oh, this is trash, most definitely, because we had to get a brand new oil filter. So put this in the garbage. Um, what is going on here? So there's the subframe, spring shocks, axles, A-arms, brake assemblies, dash. Does the starter go in the engine or the transmission? Okay, we just answered that, so probably gonna, let's start off there. And we got that, so how many bolts? Oh, another bolt. Usually 2 bolts on a starter. What else do we got here? So there's the clutch. Can we do the clutch? And that is not the same. Like I said, that is like a 6mm. You're trying to tell me that you're holding down your clutch pressure plate with a 6mm head bolt? That seems like a very, very, very small bolt to be holding down the pressure plate. Now, granted, this car is probably like what, 40 horsepower? So probably going to be fine. Just doesn't seem legit to be having such a small bolt holding this together. Alright, so that is everything tightened. Um, I really don't know if I need to put this together yet. I could definitely put the valve cover on. And see, like I said, like now we'll just like you're trying to tell me that this is a 7 holding the transmission. Like I said, it's like, come on, get it just a little bit more accurate, maybe. And how many bolts do we have here? 1, 2, 3. So no bolt there, no bolt, no bolt. So 6 bolts holding the transmission. Okay. All right. All right. What else do we got? So I know that we have... I wonder if I need to tighten down anything there for the fuel hose to the carburetor, because I definitely did not do that. You're trying to tell me that you use the same wrench on the transmission that you do on the valve covers. Yeah, I'm calling BS. Does that really only have 3 bolts on that side? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So really 3 bolts. Um, if anybody sees me doing anything wrong on this, please let me know because like I said, I think I know what most things do on this game. When you're putting a car, it doesn't matter what language a game is in or what country it's in. You put a car together pretty much the same way. Um, so that's kind of what I'm doing. Now, some of this stuff may be just a pinch different. It's exhaust manifold. Don't tell me that those are freaking sevens. Okay, no, they're not. Probably gonna be eights. And they are eights. Like, come on, give me a break, man. Um, so 1, 2. And this is a 4 cylinder, so no bolts in the center. Just bolts on the outside. Okay. Let me just double check here. Make sure there's nothing that there, because yeah, there's the intake bolts. All right, so there is no. I just saw a bolt light up. Where did it? So there is a bolt on the center. So I don't see one on the bottom. I do see the one on the top. And that is. So that's the intake. All right, so there is no, just the one on the center. Okay. And that's how light an engine is. You just pick it up and manhandle it just like that. Fuel, definitely gonna need some fuel. So what have we got left on the shelf over here? That's probably gonna go on the car. Oh, inspection cover. Um, that goes right there. It's gotta go right there, right? No? I mean, that's where I would put it. Inspection cover for your trans. What do we got here? Gear linkage, gear shifter, radiator hose. Definitely don't need none of that right now. Clutch master cylinder, electrics, wiring, brakes, clutch, and steering wheel. So I pretty much have the engine put together. The rest of this stuff is probably going to go on the car somewhere. So what can we do on the car? What is that? That is a jack, fuel tank, pipe, fuel tank, muffler, handbrake. Uh, handbrake should be pretty easy to figure out because, handbrakes usually go right here in the cars, right? That would be the gear shifter. Handbrake, yes, no, maybe. I guess let's bring tools out here. Alright, so my guess is here. I got lucky with it being what I have out last, the 8 millimeter. Let's get to daylight so we can see what's going on since we're not in the corner. What time is it? Let's go check the clock, see what time it is. I guess it's 4 in the morning. Yeah, and we want to sleep with a wrench in our hand. Alright. Oh no, maybe. Alright. Okay, so now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So, damn it, I got it. Uh, I, I can tell you right now, you don't want to pee in the shower because I can tell you that if you pee in the shower, you may pee through the other side, and if that happens, you're dead. Um, let's see, hunger, thirst. Good, good, good. I know you gotta pay attention to this food because it will expire. Also, drinking milk will take care of hunger and thirst. That's a little odd. So turn on your drink, get your. Still above. We're writing our name in the side yard over here. All right. No, that is not going to happen. Thank you very much. If you spray the bug spray, then take a shower, you kind of wasted it. So shower, then you. I'm kind of thinking, what the hell do we do first? All right. So if we take a jack and we shove the jack under here. And why is the freaking. Is that my clock, alarm clock, whatever you want to call it? Alright, so that's up all the way. Um, I'm thinking we should probably put in the subframe for. No idea what size the subframe is, or if there's where the bolts are in it, because I can't see shit. Alright, let's go get this for a second. How do I turn this off? Is you know that you can buy batteries, so maybe that's dead. Ah, man, I really can't. That is a problem. How about something simple? Maybe I can alarm clock or whatever you want to call that thing in there is about to drive me insane. I saw the check mark. What do I need to do to get the steering column in there? Turn it around. That was kind of all right. So it's gonna be that way, and it does not go in the dash. I mean, the steering column should bolt right there to the firewall, and then maybe bolt to the dash. Shit, I don't know, man. Um, what do I know? I only put together cars. Maybe it does need the dash. Browse parts catalog. Guess we could put air cleaner in there, huh? And that's definitely not the right size. Come on, Dale. 3 in the morning. Can I sleep again? I cannot. It's not gonna let me sleep again yet. Let me turn that off. Let me take my tool. No, it's not gonna let me sleep. So having the tool in my hand, yeah, I went to sleep with the tool in my hand. Well, this episode is taking a turn because I can't do anything right now. So let's get to 7. No. Oh, I just saw something light up. What the air cleaner? 6. Okay, yeah. You know what? I don't know. Is there an inside this here? Do I need to worry? It's getting a little bit more light out here. Not the greatest yet. So there is a little way we can shove the car in there. Hmm. To have more light. I want to say there was a way to push, but I'm not real sure. Not real sure. I will tell you I'm not 100%. Let's just see if we can on the door. Alright, so where the freak are the door hinges? Are they out here? Okay. So let me go grab the other door. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. And with each minute, there gets to be more light. Come on. Alright, so my guess is we need a bigger wrench for these bolts. And like I said, I know there's a freaking list that tells you how to do all this stuff. But where's the fun in looking at a list and having the cheat sheet instead of figuring it out for yourself? So if I go put the jack in the back, will that make the car door stay open instead of closing on me when I'm trying to um when I'm trying to keep them open so I can work on them? I mean, but it'd be okay, right? All right, so doors, check. Oh, found a bolt. I knew the bolts were going to be in the corners. I just couldn't see them. It's too damn dark outside. So now that we got the subframe in, now we can start going for suspension and other stuff like that. So what do we want to do next? That's the rear trailing arm, brake drum, shock, strut front right, front left, half shaft. So I don't think we can do with the half shafts until we put the engine in. Front right, front right. And I don't know why it's falling off the jack. Alright, so let's get the lower control arm, or as they call it, the wishbone. Lower A arm, control arm. There's several different. Come on. I will say that this check mark stuff is kind of a little bit on the sensitive side, in my opinion. Front right strut, steering rack, spindle, disc brake. So that should be for the front stuff. Front. I think the springs, though, I don't really know. Coil spring. I'm guessing the coil spring is going to be for the rear. And the shocks are going to be for the rear. So how is this going to... See, like, to me, that should be snapping in there right now. It is almost off of there. Huh. I do have the front right. Yes, I do. Do I gotta have it up like that? Spindle maybe? I wouldn't think I would need the spindle on there to it. Well, maybe because if that should attach to the spindle right there. It just doesn't seem like that's the most logical way to put things together. Now, is there a bolt that locks the spindle on there? There is something right there, and it's telling me I don't have the right size. Nope, I definitely don't need a ruler. I don't even know what size I had now. Ah, damn it. Alright, so let's just see if this snaps in there now. Okay. Alright, so we need to find out what freaking size that wrench is so that we don't knock things apart again. So we'll set this one over here. That way we're right here by our wrenches. Are you kidding me? How did you put that on the ground? Um, you're trying to tell me I'm jacking through the floor? Are you freaking serious? There's no way. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we'll just start over here at the biggest. I don't think it would be the biggest. I don't see nothing lighting up. Nothing lighting up. Nope, there it is. Is that all there is? Just one? I mean, it should be just one. Ball joint down there should be the only thing, because your upper part right here is going to be held in by this right here. So I should have 3 bolts at the top and then 1 or 2 right down here. And of course, none of these are the freaking right size. So let's go grab the one for the other side so we can figure out the freaking size. I mean, come on. Like, I know that there is different sizes when you're doing stuff, when you're putting things together. But it's not that much different. I would say most cars nowadays, if you have a 10, a 13, and a 15, and an 18, you can probably take most of the damn car apart. Alright, so check that. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. Now we just need to see if that is So there's 3 bolts, really? 1, 2. Four bolts. Okay, that's a little excessive. Are the ones on the top the same size? And of course they're not. Why would they be the same on the top and the bottom? All right, so 1. That's tight. Now do the lower one. Oh man, I tell you, like sometimes you play a game and you just want to kind of throw your hands in the air and be like, "Are you serious?" Um. All right, so are these gonna be smaller or bigger? Actually, let's do this. How about because I don't want to be picking up wrenches all day. No, no. All right, so let's go with the third one. Nope. Number 4. I said number 4. So skip 5, go to 6. Yeah, like I said, I'm like, why would these be different sizes? Just got to make things more difficult for you. All right. Okay. I don't really know what's going on there, but my car just about flipped over because I bumped into it. All right, so car check. Um, all right, so now that should be better. Well, like I said, we'll just kind of leave those right there. So what else do we have for the front? Um, we have, oh, the steering rack. This should be one great big, which side do I got? I guess it doesn't matter which side I have. All right, so one thing right in the center. You figured that would be a bigger nut. Usually, yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there. I don't know why the car is sliding on the jack. I don't think we'll quite get everything put together on the car today. We're going to make a hell of a dent. Alright, so that's that. Um, Steering rack. Steering rack should go right about there. Steering rack. Right about there. Like, for real, I was like, come on. Alright, so now what do I need to do? Alright. I... Steering rack bolts are really starting to get on my nerves. So we're going to have 4 bolts, it looks like. I just got to figure out what freaking size it is. Oh, found it. But the car fell off the jack again. And I got to be careful with this car because you can damage this car. And I definitely don't want to damage this car. Alright, so steering rack check. So we can put the tie rods on. And whoever that is out there freaking riding in their boat by my house needs to go away. Alright, so front right again. So this should be the inside with the boot. There it goes. Now, is there only a bolt on the outside? That's all I really need to know. And of course, probably, I would hope that the tie rod wouldn't be a freaking 6 mil or 7 mil. But, alright, so now we want to go, what do you think? A 10? Is a 10? A 10's where we started, isn't it? Um, uh-oh. Car's getting a little crazy. Really, it's that big? Okay. So that locked that in. And I don't see any nuts or anything on the inside. Alright, so how do I get the floor check down? Last time I just right clicked on it. Come on. It's acting weird. Oh man. Is it really getting dark again? Nah, not quite. So I've been working on my car for a day almost. Alright, come on, get in there. We know you want it. I see, watch when this tightens down. Is it going to snap into place like the other one did? Yes, yes it did. Okay. Alright, so now can I put my steering column in? Ooh, I can. And that's one thing I forgot about also, honestly. I forgot about the wiring. The wiring is going to be a problem. So, is there no bolts inside the car for the steering column? There should be a bolt right there on the firewall. Is it just going to connect on the outside? Um, is that? I think I see a bolt. Okay, I do see a bolt in there. Right there. I see one, maybe two bolts. All right. So, nope, nope. No, that's the steering rack. I just can't believe that there's not more bolts holding the steering column in place. Just two bolts, really. Two bolts. Okay. I mean, I can deal with that. Um, let's go get a drink. Looks like we need to urinate. Uh, 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 uh. Don't mind me. I'm an idiot. Alright, so dirtiness. Oh, fatigue, stress. We got daylight though. So it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. We need to work on this car just a wee bit more. So there's a way to push cars. So that's a hitch. Oh, well, might as well get rid of our stress real quick. You know, before we start messing with the engine and getting some oil or some gasoline all over us and lighting ourselves on fire. Because that might be a thing. Who knows? Come on. All right, so I think that see, so there's a way
Oh,
to pull your hands out.
painu vittuun, saatana. Perkele!
What? I don't know. Screw it. Let's see. Right rear. Can we get this in here without the car being on jack? Yes. Now, how many bolts is there going to be? And the fact that I don't know where. Um, did anybody else just see that? Like, I'm telling you for real, like, I don't understand. Like, I barely bumped the car again. And I know it's probably because I put that trailing arm on there and it's touching the ground, but still, come on. For real? Um, so I'm gonna go bigger because most likely that is going to be a bigger size to hold the trailing arm on. But maybe I'm wrong. Like, hello, what size? Surely it's not smaller. Um, What the hell size is that? Alright, so I went through this whole size chart. Spark plug wrench. Is it a screwdriver? No? Okay. Hold on a second. Let me take a look here. Let's see. My summer car. Bolt guide. Um, Trilling arm. I just want a list, man. I don't want to watch a video. So let's see here. The bolt size chart. Sure. No, I don't want that. Well, I don't know. Oh, here we go. So the engine. Oh, that's all the stuff for the engine. Suspension and body. Wishbone struts, steering rods, disc brakes, trailing arms. 12 millimeter. So where's the freaking 12? 12 millimeter. Now, why won't that light up? Are you kidding me? Is it because I was on the wrong side? Alright, so there's one. Alright, well, I guess I just didn't have it in the right place. I guess I should have just swooshed around a little bit more. Alright, so that's definitely my fault. Alright, so I'm going to try to ignore that page now. Alright, so reach inside more. I don't understand why putting it right there wouldn't have lit that up. Like, come on. Like, that should have been close enough to be like, hey guys, you know what? Let's go ahead and have him put the bolt in. It would have been fine. Why is it so freaking sensitive, man? Alright. Now, my guess is the coil springs probably don't have any bolts. Um, Hopefully the car doesn't freak out and go flying, because that thing raised up in the air about 8 inches. All right, try this again. That wasn't so bad on that side. Do we have wheels? No, I didn't even see if we have wheels. Am I not Do I not have wheels for the car? Are you freaking serious? Ugh. Um, so I'm spending all this time putting together a car that I don't even have all the parts for. Yeah, that is classic. Um, well, they're the same size? No? Okay. So we know it's not the same size. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be bigger. There's no way. Because remember on the front, the when we put on the brakes, it was no, it wasn't the biggest. It was the next to biggest size. Oop, stop. So it was this size. Well, at least they're consistent between the front and the back. Um, but I'm kind of worried about wheels now. I haven't really ever been anywhere, but I definitely have not seen any wheels anywhere where I have been. But I mean, I've used the boat. I haven't ever driven anywhere. I've used the boat both times that I've went to town. Shock, shock. Oh, I saw it. So this is the thing that's just kind of weird. Like, oh, right there, right there. You got to be real careful with how you're trying to put stuff in there because sometimes it just doesn't go. It just doesn't go in there at all. All right, so be real careful. Oh, oh. Let's see. My guess is the shock absorbers are probably going to be eights, maybe nines. Um, so where is the bolt anyway? So the bolt's down there. Is there a bolt up top? Maybe. And it doesn't look like that's it. Don't see nothing there. Nothing lighting up. Nothing lighting. Oh, oh no, no, right there. So that's a number 12 on the top. But that's not a number 12 down there. All right, so let me think here. Shock absorbers. Depending on what brand you have a big nut on the top and then you have two smaller ones. Okay, so let's go smaller. No. Oh, okay. That you know what? In some ways, I'm kind of a little perturbed at this. Oh, and there's two of them, just like there would be in real life. You have like a T down there on the bottom that you have two bolts. I mean, that's kind of cool that they got it, say that close to what it would be in real life. I do like to give games credit when they are more realistic. So what freaking size was the top of that shock? Um, it's either that one or that one. See what I'm talking about? Like, come on, man. Like, you're tearing my car up. Now, how am I supposed to get to my tools? Okay. What else do we have in the garage here? Axles, dash pad, headlights, tail lights. Like I'm telling you that this inspection cover's got to go right there. Probably just about like that right there. Like why will it not fit on there? Should go right there. Why is it not going on? Uh, I don't know, guys. We are probably about as far as I can go today. Would you stop with the smashing the car around? Ooh, so look, it shuts, but it didn't shut. You have to tap it again to get it to shut. You know what? I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. I mean, we got this thing looking pretty good right here. As much as we could do today. But like I said, anybody new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Um, all my faithful viewers, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. My name's Andy. And on the next one, maybe we'll get the car done. I don't know where wheels are. Somebody tell me where the wheels are. So, thanks. Later, guys.